All right, what up, y'all? Bash in Berlin is in the books, and man, for a show that didn't have a lot of great build, you know what I'm saying? Every match freaking delivered. There were no sleepers, there were no passable matches. Everything did what it was supposed to do. Starting off with Cody and KO, excellent match, you know what I'm saying? First of all, before I get into that, I'm very happy that KO and Cody kicked off. On my predictions video, that's exactly what I asked for. And damn, that's exactly what they gave me. They gave Gunther the main event, the better, obviously the much better story, and home court advantage for Gunther. You know what I'm saying? But just going into Cody and KO first, excellent match. You know what I'm saying? That was never in doubt. You feel me? KO had a lot of different moments where I thought he was gonna win. The moment where Cody got hurt and like KO stopped himself before like going for the chop block and going for Cody's knee, I absolutely was screaming in front of the TV. I'm like, hit him. I wanted KO to just go for it, but I see the story they're trying to tell. So we very well may get a rematch of just a KO who's like not holding back, you know. Same result, but very, very great storytelling in the match itself. The story that they didn't want to tell or they couldn't tell on the lead up to the match, they told it in the ring, and that works as well. You know what I'm saying? But I really did enjoy that. You know, they had the whole he refused to do the apron powerbomb. You know what I'm saying? It was small stuff that KO refused to do, small heel tactics that KO refused to do because him and Cody are still friends at the moment. But I loved it. Cody retains. Great match. Cody scared me when he went up for the Cody cutter and like he went to go sell the knee. I thought he got hurt for real, and I got really scared. My heart dropped for a minute. I thought he was done for real, but he was all right. Just a spot in the match. But the crowd itself, the entire night was absolutely red hot, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? But just great match. It wasn't the match of the night. We're gonna talk about the match of the night, but that was freaking awesome. Bianca and Jade, like I said, did win the championships back from Alba and Isla. Very great match, you know what I'm saying? I think Jade is slowly getting better, and that's the only thing I can ask for her, you know what I'm saying? Everyone else is always doing it, but I'm always looking at Jade because I want Jade to progress, you know? I want Jade to get better than what she was in AEW, than what she was on her first night here in WWE. So she's just constantly getting better. Hopefully they build the tag team division around those two and give them some actual challenges, build some actual stories, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to just throw these random tag teams together for Bianca and Jade to just beat on them, you know what I'm saying? But very happy with that match, you feel me? Very good. But then we get into the match of the night, okay? The match of the night, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, strap match. Now, they weren't just tied together. No, you had to hit all four corners. And man, this went exactly, this couldn't have gone more perfect, you know what I'm saying? CM Punk ended up getting the win, but the story told in this match, the drama, the violence, everything was just top tier. I can't, you know, Punk got the bracelet back, which I didn't think he was going to get. I thought that was going to be something where Drew just continued to have it so they could lead up to Bad Blood, so they could have like a reasoning for the Bad Blood match, but you still have a reasoning, you know what I'm saying? It's 1-1 now, so you got to do a tiebreaker. But I just really loved the violence in this match because it told a story of two wrestlers that just hate each other, you know what I'm saying? No championship on the line, no contendership, no trying to get anything else, just two people that hate each other. And both of them are freaking amazing. I want to hone in on one person, though. And I think he's the MVP of the show tonight. And I've been I don't like him. As a person, I don't really like him. As a wrestler, not that much either. But I have to give credit where credit is due. CM Punk, you know. I've been very critical of CM Punk. I feel like a lot of things that he does, irrational, stupid, immature, you know. I still feel that way about those aspects of his career, especially the time in AEW. As the AEW stuff faded away, I kind of see where he was coming from with a lot of stuff. You feel me? In a way, I've kind of taken his side because now I understand that a lot of things that he was preaching about AEW, while he didn't act on them in the best way, he was absolutely correct in. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the problems that he said were there are still happening and he's gone. You feel me? So Punk was right, but I didn't like the way he went about it. But beyond that, Tonight, CM Punk was the MVP for me. Well, I'll give him a co-MVP. I'll give him a co-MVP. I can't give him a full MVP because there's another man who did 10 times better. But I'll give him a co-MVP just because I want to give him some kind of flowers for his performance tonight against Drew McIntyre. Drew's always going to put on a great match for the most part. You know, the last strap match I saw, I was in the arena for that Extreme Rules match against Karrion Kross, and I hated it. But this strap match, absolutely amazing. I give CM Punk the co-MVP in this match just because I feel like a lot of people weren't expecting Punk to be able to wrestle at a top level and not get gassed, not get hurt, not kind of look like he's dragging along. CM Punk looked freaking amazing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm very happy that he was able to put on a great match with Drew, tell a great story. He got the bracelet back, so now the story kind of moves to a different level that I wasn't really expecting. He just performed absolutely well. CM Punk is back and ready to go. I'm very excited to see where this goes from here. They've had 2 great matches, and this match was better than the last one. So I think the Hell in a Cell match is going to be better than this one. You know, it's just this feud is perfect. So I'm very excited to see where this goes. But I just wanted to give CM Punk his flowers tonight because he did absolutely amazing. Then we had the Terror Twins taking on Liv and Dom. This is the only match I got wrong. I was 4-1 tonight. 4-5, you could say. I think that Liv and Dom should have won. A lot of this match was Liv and Dom getting their ass beat. This match was 99% Rhea and Damian just whooping their ass, and I thought it was very funny. Very fun match, even though I didn't like the result. Very fun match. The Judgment Day did come out, but it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Finn, Carlito, and JD McDumbass, all of them got disposed of, feel me? But I'm just not a fan of Liv getting pinned because Liv Morgan is the world champion. And I feel like I've said this in different videos, but I do not like when the world champions are pinned in non-title matches. Because to me, that is kind of the reason why Liv Morgan's SmackDown run kind of started off bad. And then it never got better because Liv tapped out and she was still champion. Obviously, that's a different circumstance because she tapped out and still won the match. At this point, she got pinned and lost. So, I mean, it's a different circumstance, but at the same time, I just don't like seeing a champion in a weak position because you're the champion. You're supposed to always look strong, to me. You know, I feel like champion means something different to me. I don't know. But at the same time, I understand why Rhea and Damon had to win. And I'd rather Rhea and Damon get their revenge now than get it at Bad Blood. Because I still think whenever they have that match at Bad Blood, Liv is going to win, you know? I really hope they do like a ladder match or something like that because the both of them have pinned each other. Liv pinned her to win the championship, and now Rhea got her win back, unfortunately, in this mixed tag match tonight. So they can do like a ladder match, a steel cage match. I think that would be cool. But you know a Bad Blood rematch is coming for the World Championship, and I do expect Liv to win. Now, if Rhea does win, that's not the end of the world. Because if Rhea does win, then I think that opens the door for Liv to win the Rumble, which has been evading her for I don't know how long. Every year, it seems like for the past 2-3 years, she's always the runner-up. So if Liv finds a way to win the Rumble this year, you got your WrestleMania match right there, and Liv can win the championship back. Or Rhea can win it back. It doesn't really matter. As long as this story gets to WrestleMania 41, I'm down. You feel me? But yeah, great match, very fun match. Not a fan of the result, but fun match nonetheless. And then, the main event. And now the real MVP, you know what I'm saying? Half of the MVP goes to Punk. The other half has to go to the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther, defeating Randy Orton. Randy Orton, man, it's insane that I've been watching Randy Orton for as long as I've been watching wrestling. I've been watching wrestling for 95% of my lifetime. I'm 23 years old. I started watching wrestling when I was 6, 7, and Randy was at his peak then, and somehow he's at his peak now still. Like he's had different peaks. You know what I'm saying? I've gone through so many different eras of Randy Orton. You know, we had the 2009 version of him where he was just a dastardly heel. You feel me? 2011 with the beard on SmackDown being a face and RKO on Mark Henry and did that jump at nut ass fucking air split thing. The Christian feud, I love that, you know. You had different eras of Randy Orton and they all were great. You know, there was no era of Randy Orton where he was boring. where he was bad, where he was not doing what he was supposed to do. Randy Orton is always one of the greatest of all time. He's on my Mount Rushmore. He has to be. You know what I'm saying? You can't have Randy Orton not on your Mount Rushmore. He's one of the greatest of all time, undisputed. And he showed it again tonight, an amazing match against Gunther. Gunther, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Gunther, to me, just exudes professional wrestling, bro. And he is, you can't really call him a sports entertainer in a way, because he doesn't really sports entertain, but he is like, some people say that he's like trapped in the WWE just because the WWE style doesn't really always fall into the pocket that Gunther is in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't expect Gunther to be able to like execute the way he does and survive in a company that isn't really worried about the professional wrestling bell to bell. They're more so in the entertainment aspect of it. And Gunther can find a way to mesh it so well to where he gets WWE fans to love him. You know what I'm saying? Heel or no heel. And Gunther is just, he's on a different level. Gunther's on a different level. There aren't many people that are on his level. And if they are on his level, he's probably beat them too. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect Gunther to ever lose this championship, like ever, you know. Realistically, I think, I mean, next year SummerSlam, maybe next year WrestleMania, Gunther might have a Roman Reigns run with this belt. He very well may have a Roman run with the belt. I know a lot of people don't want to see a long-term championship run again, but I think we're on that road, and I have no problem with it because Gunther is the real deal. He can he wrestles like someone who can dish a lot of damage, you know, but he can also take a lot of damage and just not lose. You feel me? But you have a huge roster of faces and heels that can work with Gunther, you know what I'm saying? And now the possibilities are endless. You know what I'm saying? The possibilities are endless for what Gunther can do in the future because he has more of a future than I feel like a lot of people give him credit for. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of people realize how good that this guy is and how good that he's going to be, you know, as he progresses. So, yeah, just co-MVP going to Punk and Gunther, man. More so Gunther, I ain't going to cap to you. Gunther, that was absolutely insane. Now I'm thinking, I don't know what the match of the night was. Part of me thinks that the match of the night was Punk and Drew, but the other half of me is telling me that the match of the night was Randy and Gunther. I don't know. Every match delivered. 5 matches on the card. A lot of people weren't really happy about that. I think it's a perfect amount. I'm going to say this right here. I don't want anyone to criticize the match card or the number of matches on these cards. Because if 5 matches means each one of these matches is going to get the time that it needs, and it executes, then why should we care? You know what I'm saying? Like, looking back on the card now, 6 matches may have been too much. You know what I'm saying? 5 matches worked extremely well because everyone got their time. Everyone got a chance to tell a story in the ring, and each of the matches delivered. Nothing felt rushed. Nothing felt like it overstayed its welcome. Everything was given the time it deserved. And I'm so excited for the future of these shows because if we're going to keep doing stuff like this, we're putting on 5-star matches and with like 5 matches on the card. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Most wrestling cards don't have 5 matches. They have at least 9. You feel me? AEW puts on like 13, 14 from time to time. TNA puts on like 8, 9, I guess. I gotta watch their TNA Emergence show. I don't know what matches were on that show, how many matches were on that show, but I gotta watch that too. But yeah, it's just Triple H is doing a great job. Triple H is doing a great job, and if 5 matches, if less is more, if quality over quantity is the way he's going about this, I'm on board because he hasn't failed me yet. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't failed me yet. But Bash in Berlin, ultimate success. I'm very, very excited for the future. And now we're on the road to Bad Blood, you know. That will be in Atlanta. I think Metro Boomin is like, I don't know if he's performing or hosting. They keep showing the damn commercial with him and Cody Rhodes in a car. I don't know what the hell they're about to do with that. But I'm just really excited. I'm really excited for the future. I'm really excited for what this company is going to do for the rest of the year. And thank you for Berlin for just being an amazing crowd. And I'm very excited, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I got on that, you feel me? Y'all let me know how you feel about Bash in Berlin. What was your favorite match? If you had a least favorite, let me know. How do you feel about the results, things of that nature? And yeah, we'll be back to talk about Raw. Or I'm sure I'll make a video tomorrow talking about something. I'm not really sure yet, but I figure I'll talk about something. But tomorrow is Sunday. Oh, NXT No Mercy's tomorrow. Yeah, well, I'll probably do a review of No Mercy. So yeah, I gotta watch that too. That might even be better than Bash in Berlin. I don't know. I think that match is like that show has like 5-6 matches. I think, I don't know. But yeah, we'll talk about No Mercy tomorrow. But until then, y'all be safe. I love y'all, man, and I'll see you soon.